Welcome to Home Economics for JSS 3. Today we study fashion design, pattern making basics. What is pattern making? Pattern making is the process of creating a template or blueprint that is used to cut fabric pieces that will be sewn together to make a garment, clothing. A pattern is usually made from paper. Why is pattern making important? 1. Accuracy. A pattern ensures that all pieces of a garment are cut to the correct size and shape. 2. Consistency. Once a pattern is made, it can be used many times to produce identical garments. 3. Economy. Reduces fabric waste. 4. Professional quality. Patterns help achieve a neat, well-fitting garment. Types of patterns. 1. Commercial patterns. Ready-made patterns bought from shops or pattern companies, e.g., Butterick, Simplicity, Vogue. Include instructions for cutting and sewing. Available in various sizes. 2. Flat patterns. Patterns made by drawing directly on paper using body measurements. The most common type in Nigerian tailoring. 3. Draped patterns. Fabric is draped on a dress form, mannequin, and the shape is transferred to paper. Used in high fashion design. Tools for pattern making. 1. Pattern paper, brown paper, dotted paper, tissue paper. 2. Ruler, straight ruler and curved/fashion ruler. 3. Tape measure. 4. Pencil and marker. 5. Scissors, for cutting paper. 6. Pins. 7. Tracing wheel, for tracing patterns onto fabric. 8. Tailor's chalk. Basic measurements for pattern making. To make a pattern for a garment, you need to take the following body measurements: bust/chest, circumference around the fullest part of the chest; waist, circumference around the narrowest part; hips, circumference around the fullest part of the hips; back length, from nape of neck to waist; shoulder width; sleeve length; neckline circumference. Basic pattern making steps. Simple skirt. 1. Take the waist and hip measurements. 2. On paper, draw a rectangle. Width equals hip measurement divided by 2 plus is extra room for comfort. Length equals desired skirt length. 3. Shape the waist. Draw a curve at the top of the rectangle to fit the waist measurement. 4. Add seam allowance, usually 1.5 cm or 5/8 inch, around all edges. 5. Notch the pattern. Make small marks to align fabric pieces when sewing. 6. Cut out the paper pattern. 7. Pin the pattern onto fabric and cut the fabric. Pattern markings and symbols. Grain line shows the direction of the grain, parallel to the selvage edge of fabric. Fold line, place pattern on folded fabric to cut a symmetrical piece. Notches, triangular marks to align pattern pieces. Dots, mark specific points. Seam lines, indicate where to sew. Remember, pattern making equals process of creating a template or blueprint used to cut fabric pieces that will be sewn together to make a garment, pattern usually made from paper. Why important? Accuracy equals ensures all pieces cut to correct size plus shape. Consistency equals once made can be used many times to produce identical garments. Economy equals reduces fabric waste. Professional quality equals neat plus well-fitting garment. Types of patterns. Commercial patterns equals ready-made bought from shops equals include instructions plus available in various sizes. Flat patterns equals made by drawing directly on paper using body measurements equals most common in Nigerian tailoring. Draped patterns equals fabric draped on dress form/mannequin plus shape transferred to paper equals used in high fashion design. Tools. Pattern paper equals brown paper plus dotted paper plus tissue paper. Ruler equals straight ruler plus curved/fashion ruler. Tape measure, pencil plus marker, scissors for cutting paper, pins. Tracing wheel equals for tracing patterns onto fabric. Tailor's chalk. Basic measurements. Bust/chest equals circumference around fullest part of chest. Waist equals circumference around narrowest part. Hips equals circumference around fullest part of hips. Back length equals from nape of neck to waist. Shoulder width, sleeve length, neckline circumference. Simple skirt pattern making. Take waist plus hip measurements. Draw a rectangle equals width equals hip measurement divided by 2 plus ease, length equals desired skirt length, shape the waist equals draw curve at top to fit waist, add seam allowance equals usually 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 inch around all edges, notch the pattern, cut out paper pattern, pin pattern onto fabric plus cut fabric. Pattern markings. Grain line equals direction of the grain / parallel to selvage edge, fold line equals place pattern on folded fabric for symmetrical piece, notches equals triangular marks to align pattern pieces, dots equals mark specific points, seam lines equals indicate where to sew. Thank you.